No. It has to be Mariana dos Santos Furlin,
soon to be
home.
We'll talk about that later.
Another dream.
Own it, Kevin.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. When I was a freshman at Wesleyan College, I was going to major in pre-med. I was going to be Dr. Furlin with the most amazing penmanship that anyone ever saw. You could actually read mine. But I got strep. No, I got strep. I got really sick, and that first semester, biology did not. Not pre-med. So sophomore year, I spread my tendrils around campus. I did theater, I did music, I did philosophy, I did art, I did psychology. Oh my God, I loved art. Sophomore year, I wanted to be an artist. I was going to be an artist. Father-daughter dance happened. I'm on the Oval Hall porch with my dad, pouring my history out. Dad, I'm going to be an artist. Over my dead body. You think I'm sending you to Wesleyan for you to be an artist? Over my dead body. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I majored in psychology. I got the first minor in art that Wesleyan ever offered, way back in the day. And so I went to school for art therapy. And I figured I was going to get my art in that way. So I'm going to be kind of not an artist. Anyway, so I've worked in a variety of milieus. Let's flash forward to 2020, December 2019, right? Resolution. My resolution is that I'm going to make more art, feed my soul. And slowly that resolution over the course of the next few months was like, I'm going to make more art and maybe show it. I'm going to make more art, maybe show it, and who knows, maybe even sell it. And I have wonderful friends, Yang-Ting Chu and Brian Beck, who helped me realize that dream and said, we'll show your art. And so, but it's not going to be this year, that'll be next year because it's way too busy. So 2021, I made my point to make more art because now I get to show it. So I went to Cash Liquidators, I bought a shit ton of frames because I'm going to totally deconstruct them and use them, and I was making more art. And I thought, it was supposed to be in March of 2022, and then it was supposed to be May 2022, and finally we decided on July 2022. I had a goal, July 2022. January 23rd, 2023. No, January 23rd, 2022, my father passed away. And I work in tissue paper and water, bleedable tissue paper and water. Way too subconscious to even remotely deal with and process a death. So I put everything down. I had to put everything down. No way am I touching it. And I took an art class while I was at Wesleyan, and so I'm doing ceramics because that's much easier to deal with than water, and because that goes really subconscious, and you're doing concrete. I need clay. That'll work. Still gets shitty, but it's okay. I can process that. And we are getting ready to start kids college at Wesleyan, and it's June, and it's the thing, June. Holy shit. I have an art show in July. I gotta get back to work. And so I dive in and I'm doing the thing, and I'm like, I have to hang all this stuff. Kevin, if you don't know Kevin is this guy that I knew in high school when I was 15, totally crushed on me back then, but don't, So, left and did my life thing and came back, we reconnected at our 30th high school reunion, and he moved here in 2020, and February 11th of this year he proposed, and we're going to homeschool home. Anyway, I digress. Kevin, I need your help deconstructing these frames and getting ready to put frames, or artwork in the frames, and his amazing skill set, he dives in, doesn't even blink. Let me tell you how much of a difference this is for my ex, who hid my art in his parents' attic in a different state. Kevin is helping me realize a dream, okay? So, in any case, he does the thing, and he's doing the thing, and then it's, okay, we're 3 weeks in, all my art is made, it's in the frames, it's ready to go. Kevin, I need to hang my show, and another skill set of my amazing fiance is that he used to work in an art gallery in South Florida, so he knows how to hang all kinds of art. And what an amazing experience I was going to have. I woke up Monday morning, the week of that we were going to start hanging my show, with the most, I woke up Monday pissed off. I had a dream about my dad. And in that dream, he pulls up in front of my house, and he's like 40 years old, and he's young, and he's healthy, and he's perfect. And he's like, come on, Mariana, we're going to go for a ride. So we go for a ride, and I'm like, Dad, how have you been, this and that, you look great, and we're driving, and I start noticing that he's driving on this impossibly steep road, like this, right? And we're going, and physics don't matter in dreams. There is no way this car would stay on this road, because it's just a ramp, right? And I look over and I notice that there are other ramps on either side, and there are also cars. And we're going up so high that now I see that there are planes flying in between the roads. I'm like, Dad, I don't think this is really safe. We really should get down. This is really bad. And he's like, no. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. We just gotta get over the top. So he's still, going this across, and I'm looking like this, right? I'm like, Dad, this is really bad. And he's like, it's okay, and he drives off. And so now we're flying, and he goes, it's just a matter of perspective. And in dreams, because there are no science, he turns the car, and the car moves. And I'm looking down, and I see this river, and I look up, and y'all, I see the fucking curvature of the earth. Okay, that's how far up I am. And I see it, and it's beautiful, and I see this body of river, and cutting into mountains, and it's ingrained, and I remember thinking, wow, that'd be really cool. And at that point, we hit the apex, and now we're going down. And I'm like this, and my hair is flying straight up, my eyes are up into my brain, and I am screaming like a cartoon, like, we are gonna die! And I'm like, Dad! And again, he's like, it's okay. And I see, he's like, there's a ramp to get back. It's okay, you can get back on the road. And I am screaming bloody murder. And that's how I wake up. You haven't shown up in my dream for months? Fucking 6 months have gone by, and that's how you show up? Asshole! I was so mad. I called my best friend. I called 2 of my best friends. Asshole! Everyone agreed with me. Oh, how dare you? That son of a bitch! And then I called my other friend, who was a roommate of mine, and she goes, do you know medium? I'm like, I do know medium. One of my classmates from Wesleyan College, Cindy Majot, is a medium. And I tell her that I have to call her. And she's like, okay, here's my number. And I call her. And I start telling her this dream. And I am so pissed off. And I am living in this anger. And she starts laughing. She's like, what a great dream. What are you talking about? What do you mean, what a great dream? And then it strikes me, I'm like, he said over his dead body. I'm having an art show, and it's over his dead body. This is what happens when you do a thing. And she goes, wait a minute. Was he happy? What do you mean, was he happy? What did he look like? He was grinning from ear to ear. Wasn't your dad a pilot? Yeah. Then he was happy. What else? Tell me the dream in Portuguese. I'm like, what? She goes, I'm not going to understand a word of it, but I need you to say it to me in Portuguese. And so I start to tell her in Portuguese. And I get to that point where we fly off the ramp, and I am freaking out. And my dad shows this amazing piece that I knew in my head was going to be an amazing piece of art, or could be. And my dad in that moment said, "Não se preocupe, Mariana. Tem muitas maneiras de voltar ao seu caminho." And if I translate that, it's like, don't worry, Mariana. There are many ways to return to your path. And so my friend tells me, your dad was giving you a very distinct message. When he passed, that veil was lifted and his perspective changed. So make your art. So Dad, thank you for that painting. And I'm going to make it.